Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. Today I am drawing another Zentangle, and I'm really my own worst critic, but this one I really liked. Something about it, I don't know, it was a lot of fun to do. And there I'm taking a water brush like I've been doing lately because calligraphy ink is water soluble. And I know in the beginning you might think, what did you just do? But stay with me and you'll see it'll all work out in the end. And the background I made with distress ink, and I have a tutorial. I've mentioned this many times if you're a regular subscriber of mine on Etsy, and I will link it in the description box below and somewhere else throughout here, maybe the end screen or something, if you want to check that out. And distress backgrounds are so much fun because sometimes you can follow the movement of the paper, like how the ink bled or whatever. So that's what I did with this one. I saw that it had a distinctive lighter at the top, so I went with that and I made it work with the drawing, if that makes sense. It kind of helps, like I hardly ever start with a string that Zentangle usually, that's one of the quote unquote rules, or not rules, but you know what I'm saying. And so kind of like my distress tiles are sort of my string, because I just draw so free form that I tend not to use a string, which I should do it more. I forget. I just dive in and start drawing. I realize I'm talking a little bit low and I'm being ridiculous because we have a new kitten in the house. And I'm going to probably do a short little video clip soon to show how cute this little guy is. But he's sleeping right now and he's like a total handful. And I'm like so paranoid he's going to wake up because it's like having a baby. Nobody told me. It's like, oh my gosh, this little guy is so active. And, he just turned 7 weeks old. So, oh, he's just such a tiny little guy and he's so full of energy and I can't get anything done. So I'm like, shh, don't talk too loud. Don't wake up the baby. And I should get him used to noises, I'm guessing, but I'm just like, oh, I finally get a break from this guy for, maybe an hour before he starts acting like a crazy man again. Here I'm using the brush tip of the distress markers, and you don't always have to add water if you don't want to. In some areas I did and some I didn't. And these markers are very helpful because they complement the distress backgrounds. So I'll link everything that I can in the description box below. And if I miss something, I have an Amazon shop page. I'll link that below too. And you can just click on that and do your artsy shopping through there. And I'm an affiliate, so it helps. So it doesn't cost you anything. It just will give me I'm an affiliate, so it gives me, what does it give me? It gives me a small percentage of whatever that you purchase. That was my husband in the background, and I did that take like 7 times, and I'm like, I'm leaving it, so sorry guys. So I thought I'd show a progression shot and at least show you some of the things that I've been working with before we move on. So here I have a Prismacolor in violet blue. I know that some of you guys like to see these colors and like me to slow down a little bit. Light aqua Prismacolor. Excuse me. And I haven't used this yet, but I'm going to use a Jane Davenport pen. It's like a paint over pen, or a Uniball pen would work. Either one. A white Prismacolor I'm going to use next. A Jane Davenport calligraphy pen with like a purple ink loaded. And a Pentel Aquash pen, and it's the fine tip. And all of these, I am an influencer through Amazon, and all of these I have like an Amazon page. I'll put the page below. It's like amazon.com/shop/Artzyfartzy. I'll put that below, and you can check out everything that I recommend through Amazon, not just this stuff. So let's proceed. Okay, now I'm finishing this drawing and I'm going to use a Jane Davenport, I'm at the coffee shop now, paint over pen, and I think it's like acrylic paint, just to add little highlights and touches throughout the painting. It's this pretty teal color. Can't remember, she names these really neat, I know the white one's called Unicorn, and I don't remember the name of this one. I'll link it if I can. I forgot to add that I also used the light cerulean blue Prismacolor throughout this as well. And since I'm at the coffee shop, I'm going to grab my little booklet, and I do have this on my Etsy, and it has a bunch of patterns, and let's see what I want to use today. I think this one. I'm going to use that pattern and put it through here. Hopefully I don't overdo it. Let's see. Let's get started. And I'm just going to add this, that I'm using this really fancy pen here. See, it's a Bic. Now I'm going to use my white Prismacolor and just add little highlights throughout where I feel that it's needed. See how tiny that, look how little that pencil is. I really need to get a pencil extender. I've never owned one. And I feel pretty accomplished when I go through a whole entire pencil. Here I'm going to use a Papermate pen. It's a flare, I think. Yeah, and these aren't too terribly expensive, and I kind of like them. I wanted to use that instead of the calligraphy pen because it has a little more control for real precise little tiny detail work. And it turned out good, I think. Here it is all finished, guys. Let me know what you think, and please subscribe if you haven't done so. Thanks for watching. Bye.